Good evening, social media family. It is Naturally coming to you yet again to do another perfume talk and to let you know how I've been doing. Please like my channel, subscribe to my channel. Every like, every comment, every subscription helps me become a better content creator. So, y'all, I had to pull out these lovely little readers, and y'all, these readers, I talked about them before I purchased them from QVC. It was a pack of four. I want to say it was a pack of four. No, a pack, maybe, yeah, a pack of four. I purchased them for $32. So that's about $7 per glasses, and they came in different styles. So I wore this one because I'm wearing nautical colors like American flags. I wanted to kind of do glasses to reflect that. So these are my readers, and they're 1.5 magnification. So yeah, I'm at that age. I have to start pulling out some readers, but these are very cute. They do, give you just a certain look. You want to look professional. Because I on the computer a lot, I definitely need some readers. So if you do the same, y'all better invest in some readers. I'm just saying. And what better place to get them for a good deal than QVC? So that's my tidbit. And the earrings I'm wearing, I purchased these earrings from Shop LC. That is a like similar to Home Shopping Network. It is based out of Austin, Texas. And so these earrings came in a set with a necklace, and I think I paid like $20 for them, and just a small shipping fee. And y'all, it's like I said, it's similar to QVC and it's and HSN. I know a lot of people talk about those two brands in particular, which I do shop from both of them. But Shop LC is based out of Texas, so that is another company that I've grown to like some of their products and some services that they provide, because it does cater to us local folks here in Texas. So yeah, I picked these up a while back. And so that is all that I wanted to share on that. I did my hair, but yeah, I had to do a detox this weekend because I ain't washed my hair in a month. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, judge your mama. So as you all are aware, about 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks ago, Hurricane Beryl made his presence known here in the city of Houston. And it did do some damage. I was safe. I was blessed that I had power throughout the week. However, on Friday, we had a set of storms come through our way, knocked the power out, didn't have any power for 5 days. So I ended up staying with my brother. Now, me and my brother live in the same apartment complex, but he had power and I didn't. So it kind of tells me we're on two separate grid lines. So yeah, I didn't have any power. So as a result of everything, I had to clean up my refrigerator, clean my apartment out. You don't want that smell in your apartment. So I cleaned it out, started putting little food in there, have to start all over, but that's the blessings of everything. When something comes in and gets rid of the old, it also brings in the new. The food wasn't old. I just made groceries and now I got to start anew. So I'm blessed and I cannot complain. So I'm, with all the challenges that I'm experiencing, I'm still ever so wonderful about everything that has transpired in my life so far. So I'm doing okay. I checked up on my friend. I am seeing somebody now, and it's someone that I've dated in the past, and he's come back in my life in an interesting time. And so we've reconnected, and things are so different. It just amazes me how things can come back full circle on a lot of things. not just professionally in your career, but personally. I met this man 12 years ago when I was going through, really not 12, it's been like 15 years. I always say I dated him 12 years ago, but I've been knowing him 15 years. And I met him at a time when I was separated from my husband, ex-husband now. But I was separated from my husband at that time, and he came at a time where I was just unsure about a lot of things. And so once the divorce was final, we dated for like 3 years, and he was there for me when I graduated from grad school, and he was there for me at some pivotal points in my life. But things, I didn't see things in a way that I thought it should have been. And now, years later, we reconnected, and it's so different. And I'm just ever so blessed to have him in my life. We've always remained friends, even when I ended things with him. But things have a way to come back and put you back in perspective of what you were seeking, and it might have been there the whole time. That's something that I'm constantly reminded of every time I see him, every time I spend time with him. Just communicating with him has been so different compared to all those years ago. And I am just touched with how things has transpired for me. We both have children. I had two with my ex-husband. He has one with his significant other at that time. And things didn't work well for, I got divorced, and she ended up dating someone and ended up marrying and have a family with that person. And we've been at 2 points in our life. We've always kind of still kept in contact with each other, still checked up on each other, motivated each other through and through. And y'all, I don't really, I don't want to say his name because I like to keep that private because he means that much to me. I value my relationship a whole lot. So, yeah, it's interesting. I've been dealing some things when it comes to him that I never imagined. And yeah, it's something. So when the storm happened, I did text him. He was fine. However, he had to go to work super early. Power was knocked out in some areas in Houston, big parts of Houston. He lives in Katy, and he works in Cypress. So he had power. However, where he works at did not have power. So he had to kind of juggle some things around. And, it's different. It's a lot different for both of us because, he works from home sometimes, not all the time, but I work from home 100% of the time. So it's just amazing how things happen, and when we see each other and connect with each other, it's just so special just to be with him and just spend what time I do have with him because he is a therapist. He's a therapist. So he tries to analyze me along the way. And I remember telling him one day, I said, when I look at you, I think about work. And he was like, why would you say that? And I said, well, because I remember when we dated and you always had questions for me about when I was married. And he took a little setback on that. But then I text him literally after we spent time together, and afterwards something else came to my mind and some feelings just came about real quick, fast, in a hurry. And I knew it was something different about this relationship that I never expected. So I am constantly challenging myself every day to just let go and let God take precedent of some things. Um, I've been saying for a long time, when is I'm gonna get my Boaz? When I'm gonna get him? I'm so ready for my Boaz. I've been saying it for like a year, and y'all, I don't know. It's I'm exploring what is happening between me and him, and I like it. I like how he makes me feel. And just on the sidebar, he always go places and for work, and he had to travel to Georgia for a conference that he has to do, and he drove oh, 16-hour drive to Georgia, Atlanta at that. And so I got up the next morning. We spent time together, and the next morning I got up and I looked at him, and he was about to get ready to go, and I said, "Let me pray over you." And y'all, I prayed over him, and he gave me the longest hug. I'm getting a little emotional talking about it, but he gave me the longest hug, and ever since that day, I've been very emotional when it comes to him. I've never experienced this before in a long time, and I'm supposed to talk about perfume, y'all, but it's coming over me now. I'm happy. So I am getting emotional, but it's with happiness because I never dreamed that I would reconnect with someone from my past the way that I have with him. It's different for me. That's all I can say, y'all. I'm happy. And it's like we do things, we get each other, and it was funny, y'all, because I seen him this weekend, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm watching TV." So he was like, "What are you watching?" Don't judge me, judge your mama. I like to watch Iron Chef, not the American version. There was a version before that, the Japanese version. Yes, you heard me right, the Japanese version. And I was sitting there watching it. He was like, "Okay, is this the American version?" I was like, "No, there's another version." He was like, "What other version?" So he was watching, and he was like, "I never knew that. What made you decide to watch it?" Well, I was watching this show back in the 90s. After the birth of my children, specifically with my older daughter, when I was at home, I would watch, the Japanese version with American subtitles and translations because they talk in Japanese. So, y'all, and when I was watching it, he was so surprised and curious. It's like we're relearning each other, like things that we didn't know about each other, we're relearning. Y'all, it's so funny. And at the same time, it's so unique and special. I've never felt like this before in a long, long time. And I don't really talk about my personal life on that level, like who I'm dating. But y'all, it's coming, and it's different. It's so different with him, and I enjoy every minute that I can with him. I'm just like a kid in a candy store when it comes to him. So hopefully when I am comfortable, but it may not be, I will share a little bit more about him, but I like to keep it personal because it's something special that I hold dear to my heart, and he's one of them. So now I'm supposed to talk about fragrance, and I ended up giving you a life story, a life update. So scratch the perfume, and we're going to just leave it as it is, as a life update for me. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, comment on my video. Every like, every subscription, and every comment helps me become a better content creator. I'm gonna have to kind of do a woosah. I may record tomorrow so I can talk about the fragrances that I purchased for this month. I purchased 2 though, but I'll talk about them maybe tomorrow. I'm just gonna leave this as it is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. If I hit 50 subscribers, I will be purchasing a fragrance from a Black owned fragrance house that I come to love. There is a couple in mind I have grown to love because I've saw how many I've collected so far. So I am going to purchase from one of them. Which one? It will be of my choosing. But when I do hit 50, I will do a small little giveaway as a way to say thank you. And thank you so much for hearing me ramble about the person in my life. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Be a blessing in your community. And I will touch bases with you very, very soon to do a perfume talk. Take care. Have a good day. Bye-bye.